I'm going to read just the very first part, section 1, chapter 2, and you're going to hear me not only read out loud, but you're also going to hear me think out loud. Political parties, I'm thinking, Democrat, Republican, all this started, developed, and the Supreme Court, the highest court, established judicial review. The word judicial, I'm always thinking when I see that, whether it's judicial or judiciary, there's a root word in there, judge. And so I'm thinking of that branch of the government where the judges and the court system are, right? Nationalism increased after the War of 1812. I know the word nation, right? And I know that if you put ism on the end of any word, it makes it like it's a belief, right? Or a philosophy, or something like that, if I recall correctly. So, nation, nationalism, it's got to be, I would guess, a belief in the nation. Which branch of the government? Congress. It's not the judiciary. Those are the judges. It's not the executive. It's the legislative. So it's the legislative branch. Met even before the Constitution had been ratified. Text some of my big-brained friends and ask them what ratified means. I think I've heard of these departments on the news before. Along with the office of the Attorney General. Yes, Sarah? So
the Department of Treasury is like the Department of Money, like they're in charge of money, is that what it is?
That's a great, Treasury, certainly that's what I think of. Treasury they're in charge of the money. That's probably who prints the money. Washington then chose his cabinet. He chose the kind of cabinets he wanted in his kitchen.
No.
Right? When I hear cabinet, I think of, I go into the kitchen and I open the door. That obviously can't be right. I know they're not telling me about George Washington's kitchen here. So let's keep reading. There's that little dash mark there. And if we continue, it says, he chose his cabinet, dash, the individuals who would head these departments and advise him. So I'm thinking, oh, thank you, textbook. They gave me the definition right there. Just got to beep. Let's see. Well, I don't want to, give away my contacts. But ratified means to approve through the legal system. It's good to know people.
That's why I read text.
I bet you she's a lawyer.
Perhaps. So ratified, and maybe I could have guessed that from what I was reading, but at least we know now for sure. It means to prove it, to make it real and official through the legal system, right? Like when we were studying the Constitution and the fight to get it ratified. Was it the Federalists and the Anti-Federalists?